Hello everyone, and welcome to the Morning Metaphysical Report. This report is for Tuesday, March 31st, 2020. Welcome. My name is Lysander Xanthus, and I am a clairvoyant psychic and energy healer. Today I'm going to be sharing with you I'm going to be sharing with you the Astrology, Numerology, and Tarot card guidance for March 31st, as well as guiding you through important daily exercises. So I hope this report encourages you to maintain a consistent spiritual practice and gives you insight for the day ahead. I am going to begin with using the singing bowl to help you release some negativity from your day and bring your mind to a peaceful place, as well as stimulating your energy so you're receptive to the practices and information during the report. All right. Now I'm going to guide us through a grounding exercise. This is an important daily practice, and it is a simple way to practice self-healing as well as releasing any accumulated negativity. Practice consistently over a long period of time. It can also assist you in wearing away any energy blocks, toxic attachments, and many other things. All right, so let us begin. Imagine yourself inside of a large bubble. This is your aura. Now imagine gently attached at the bottom of this bubble is a pipe that leads deep into the center of the earth. For the sake of simplicity, imagine that this bubble is filled with a dark colored energy. Imagine or intend that this dark colored energy is draining down and out of your bubble into the pipe and down into the earth. And remember to breathe as you see this. We release all energy that is not serving our highest good. We release all energy that does not belong to us. We release all negativity, toxic attachments, energy blocks, and anything else that we are now ready to let go of. We release these things from every layer of our aura, from every chakra, from every part of our being and body. We release. As you see the last of this energy exit the bottom of your bubble, see the drain disappear and know that your aura is sealed and complete. The pipe falls away from you and dissipates into the earth. You're grounded. All right, so we are now that we have released some energy, we are going to replace some of that energy with the use of a crystal. Today's crystal is tiger's eye. in the shape of an elephant today. And I am going to be channeling the energy of this crystal to you. So Tiger's Eye is an excellent grounding and protective crystal. And it also attracts prosperity and assists with manifestation. So if you'd like to participate, just allow yourself to connect with this energy. And I will begin. I'm channeling the energy of Tiger's Eye to you and through you. The light of this crystal shines through every layer of your aura. This crystal wants to send to you grounding, a sense of mental clarity and practicality, and being fully here in the moment, in the full of your personal power. That concludes our super mini crystal healing. I hope that you've enjoyed the energy of Tiger's Eye. All right, so while we are in this energetic space, we are going to move into our affirmation for the day. So we are going to say this affirmation together 3 times. I am getting better and better every day in every way. I am getting better and better every day in every way. I am getting better and better every day in every way. If you enjoyed this affirmation, I encourage you to take it forward with you in your day ahead. Sometimes it is important to remind ourselves of our progress. All right, so that actually brings us to our tip of the day. So today's tip is, today's tip is to focus on your progress and successes. Focus on your progress, not on how you still aren't doing as much as you think you should be doing. Sometimes we can kind of take away from ourselves and our forward movement by focusing on what we haven't accomplished. So my tip is to really focus on what you did well in a day and your progress over a period of time. Even if you didn't hit your goals, that you're still further ahead than you were when you started. And this way you can manage to keep yourself motivated and exercise kindness towards yourself. It's not very motivating to keep going if we always focus on how we've fallen short. So that is the tip for today. And now I would like to share with you the tarot reading for today. This card reading is intended to give you insight and guidance into the day ahead. And this is a collective reading. You may find you resonate with the entirety of the message or just parts of it, and either one is perfect. Today's reading comes to you from the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. Let's see what the cards have to say to us today. This reading is for everyone watching, whether it is live or during morning in your time zone. All right. So we have 3 cards today. I'm going to take a moment to type their titles on screen, and then we'll begin the reading. I do like to read from the booklet because this is a collective reading. I like to allow people to resonate with the specific messages that are meant for them. The word is too long. I also like to offer my own interpretations as well. All right. So these are our 3 cards for today. The first card is emotional withdrawal. These cards are very shiny. All right, so this card represents moving away or withdrawing from a current situation in your life, whether it's an old love, a relationship, or leaving behind what was once familiar in search of new horizons or beginnings. On a physical level, it's easy to get caught up in the materialistic world, but it's just as important to retreat from the outside world to enable you to pause, reflect, and heal. Schedule some alone time so you can commune with your soul and give the power of spirit the opportunity to restore your energy level, giving you the vitality to move forward in a positive direction. The number 8 represents infinity, passion, control, and power. This is your time. Use this opportunity to tap into your heart and soul in order to find the courage and strength to continue your journey into that wonderful undiscovered territory. So, I feel like this is rather timely, given what's occurring for most of us, that we're being encouraged and have ample opportunity to reflect within and to really think about what's going on inside ourselves without a lot of the distractions of normal daily life and social interaction, and look at the areas of healing that perhaps have been ignored, and to nourish ourselves, and that we have the opportunity to move towards new beginnings, which will unfold over the year ahead and beyond. That's the first card. The second card is disruption. A sudden, usually unforeseen disruption or major change is happening or is about to take place. Even if it appears to be a negative experience, it can lead to enlightenment or a total shift in your lifestyle. In traditional tarot, this represents the tower that eventually crumbles due to its weak foundation. Whichever part of your life you focus on, this is an opportunity to rebuild with a solid, positive structure to make you or the situation even stronger. There are times when the most difficult situations arise in your life. If you choose to, they can act as a catalyst to heal other areas. Learn from past mistakes, accept them, and integrate them into your life as stepping stones. To be forewarned is to be forearmed. This disruption card is a reminder that negative thinking, limiting beliefs, ignoring problematic situations, and risky or careless lifestyles must be addressed so that positive changes can take place. Life has a habit of moving you forward, whether you are ready or not. Transformation of body, mind, and soul can happen if you view this dramatic time or change as an opportunity for growth. In the future, you may look back and be thankful for the opportunity. So this talks about the fact that things are unstable and chaotic, but not just in what's happening around you, but on the inside or in your personal life situations. And not just because of what's happening, but again, it suggests, ignoring problematic situations, so toxic relationships or other situations that aren't fulfilling your highest good or your growth. It's an opportunity to actually look at these things. And like the first card suggested, even though it is a difficult time for most, that there is an opportunity to lay the foundations for major shifts, transformation, and new beginnings. Also, I would like to take a moment to say hello, everyone. Hello, Henrique. I'm glad you're here anyway. And every Jan and everyone else, welcome, welcome. The final card is New Beginnings. When this card presents itself, it's confirming that it's time for you to take a brave leap of faith, but be prepared as you do so. It usually shows up when there's a significant inner change happening within you. By selecting this card, it's a sign that those important choices are needed and are about to be made, and should be carefully pondered as you proceed with wisdom, thought, and care. Life is constantly trying to nudge and move you forward. At times it can be daunting when you're faced with a new adventure or direction. Therefore, it calls for inner belief and courage as you take that leap of faith and step into the unknown. During this time, don't be alarmed if you feel lost or even confused. Most people are afraid of change and play it safe by staying where they are. Know that through inner guidance, wisdom, and a belief in yourself, and by tapping into these tools, you'll be propelled forward on a positive, life-changing path. Don't conform to what society or other individuals expect of you at this time. It's your own adventure, and it's your life. So again, life has a way of moving us forward, whether we are ready to or not. And so it is important to keep that in mind as well. Things are changing, whether we want them to or not. They are moving forward, and many important shifts are occurring in many different ways. So because we are here and it is happening, it is best to take advantage of the opportunity where we can. And again, I am feeling some great shifts ahead for us in the year ahead. And that is our card reading for March 31st. Now I'd like to share with you the numerology for March 31st. It is a 4-day, and the guidance is organize your home and your life. Put everything in order so that you can start from the right place going into April. Set yourself up for success, not for failure. So that's always something that's interesting to think about, is how we set ourselves up for success or how we set ourselves up for failure. If the same things kind of happen again and again, we might look at if we have set ourselves up for failure in any way, especially if it involves something that's routine. Maybe it's not so much an issue at this point, but just an example of being chronically late would be an example of setting ourselves up for failure by not. There are things we can do in advance most of the time to account for that. So extrapolate on that idea. So for the 31st, set yourself up for success going into April. Really consider things, what it is you need, and put everything into order. All right. So now we are going to move into the astrological forecast for March 31st. This is a description of the energy that will be present in the day and affecting everyone. So let us begin with the sun. The sun is in Aries, so there is a lot of energy available at this time. It's very vivid and powerful, and there is a huge focus on us as the individual and our goals and ambitions. So my suggestion for taking advantage of the energy from this influence is to stay grounded and to focus on a goal or something we'd like to see change, to really focus on a particular ambition as a focal point for all that energy within ourselves. The moon is in Gemini, so we are feeling a sense of a desire for fun and for intellectual stimulation. And the moon will be moving into Cancer during this day, so we'll be shifting more into an emotional place, from wanting levity in our social interactions and more wanting that nurturance in our connections. All right, Venus and Uranus are in Taurus. So in our relationships and love life, we are desiring greater security, although at the same time, Uranus is urging us to make shifts and changes. It is a time to transform and to change our status quo so that we can root ourselves and create a stronger foundation, one that is secure. Mercury and Neptune are in Pisces, so we are very connected to our intuition and deeper emotions at this time. These things are more accessible to us, so we can use that information, being more consciously available, to make decisions about our lives that are more in alignment with our highest good, if we choose to do that. Mars, Jupiter, and Pluto are in, Mars is in Aquarius. It moved. Is going to move. So our drive is towards community, what we have to share with others, and building those connections, even if it's not in person, a sense of the world community and the bonds that really matter, not being distracted by physical presence, but on real, genuine emotional connection and sharing of resources and knowledge. Saturn is also in Aquarius, so there is a major restructuring in our lives at this time and the way we've been living and in society, and also a change in how we connect with others at this time, and we're being asked to mature in this way, really considering how we connect. And I need to do that. Jupiter and Pluto are in Capricorn, so by living in the Capricorn qualities, such as personal independence, really being an individual, not being codependent, and so on, being practical, grounded, and being willing to address our problems head on, will create opportunities for us, and with Pluto, offer us inner transformation and a transformation in our lives. So those are the planets. All right, our aspects for today. Mars and Saturn will be in conjunct. I can't say it. Mars will be in conjunct with Saturn. There, I can pronounce that. And so there's going to be a very strong force of energy and initiative, really pushing us to grow and mature, like Saturn is asking us to do, really throwing our energy into that restructuring, critically thinking about the foundation and way that we have been living as an individual as well as on a greater scale, and making those changes. Saturn wants us to create a new way and to make a new structure that is in alignment with the highest good for ourselves and beyond. And the moon is in sextile with that's yours. Okay. Just looking at my scribbles here. So the moon at that point will be in Cancer, and of course Uranus is still in Taurus. So Uranus is encouraging us to restructure things and to create more solid foundations, and the moon wants us to connect and to nest with others. So I feel as though this is a positive movement and creating a new status quo, a new comfort zone that's actually nurturing to us and isn't something we just settled for or accepted. So really think about those ideas for yourself during that day. All right. And that is the astrology for March 31st. All right. So I would like to take a moment to say thank you. The Morning Metaphysical Report is made possible by viewers like you. Thank you. On screen are the names of the members of our Patreon. Thank you for your continued monthly support. Thank you for for helping me create spiritual content and be here with everyone each day. Also, thank you to everyone who shares this video across the internet and with those you know in real life. You help MMR grow in terms of audience and reaching more people who can help. If you'd like to learn how to become a patron and to support MMR, please visit patreon.com/morningmetaphysical report. Members do get access to exclusive content. And thank you to everyone who watches. This was made for you, and thank you for making it part of your spiritual journey. All right. Now I would like us to cast our psychic shield. This is also an important daily practice at the beginning and end of each day. It will protect you from foreign and hostile energy, whether it's from other people or spirits. If combined with grounding and healing each day, it protects your work because other energy can't come in and interfere or create more things for you to clear later. It's a simple exercise, so I hope you'll follow along. Imagine or intend drawing a gold equal-armed cross in front of you. In the center, see a white rose bloom. Now draw that gold energy above you, draw a cross, bloom a rose. Then behind you, draw a cross, bloom a rose. And beneath you, draw a cross, bloom a rose. Connect these 4 crosses in a vertical gold ring that surrounds you. Take that gold energy to the side, draw a cross, bloom a rose. Connect to the cross behind you to the other side. And then connect these crosses in a horizontal ring surrounding you. Stopping at the side, connect your crosses in a vertical ring going the other direction. So you should be inside of 3 gold rings. Now, spread that gold energy to fill in the spaces between the rings. So you are in a complete gold sphere. And that's it. You've cast a psychic shield. Finally, I would like to set an intention for our day ahead. We are the creators of our reality, so this is a simple way to engage that fact for ourselves and to help us move into that perspective. So I encourage you to set an intention for your day ahead or to set my intention for you. Today brings us clarity about what it is we need to put our best foot forward in this day. This day brings us the willingness to put ourselves and our lives into order and to set ourselves up for success, to recognize how we set ourselves up for failure and to change. Today brings us abundance, love, healing, and anything that we are wanting to manifest for ourselves. And we also know that these things are already ours right now in our hands. We are grateful. Thank you, and so it is. Thank you for joining me. Remember to share this video when it is morning in your time zone. And I hope that you have a beautiful rest of your day. Be blessed.